you can ask questions that you have. Okay? Raise your hand, and then I will say that you can give permission that you can ask the questions. Okay? Let's start. So we'll start from here. Okay? What's the meaning of life? What's the meaning of life? Huh? There is no meaning in life. Okay? Life is like a blank canvas. Okay? It is your duty to give a meaning to life. Understood? It's your duty. It is always up to you. You always can think, how can I make my life more meaningful, more happier? Okay? So many people, they live in this world, they don't know why they're living. You know? They don't know why they do stuff. They just live and they just die. You know? And you can think, how can I make my life more meaningful? Okay? More worthy, more happier, that I can be happy about myself. See, in this world, a lot of people, they can't be happy about themselves. They can be happy about the things that they have. Okay? Like a nice house, a nice car, nice vehicle, nice dresses. Those are the things that we have. We become happy about the things that we have, no? But there are so many people, they have many things, okay? But they're not happy with themselves, about themselves. So what makes a person happier with himself? It's with the good qualities that they have. Understood? It's with the good qualities. I would say a person with good qualities, good human qualities, kindness, compassion, love, is like a flower with fragrance. Okay? There are two types of flowers in this world today. One, flowers with fragrance. The other one, flowers without fragrance. Okay? All flowers are beautiful. Okay? All flowers are beautiful in their own way. There are beautiful flowers, but there are beautiful flowers with no fragrance. And there are beautiful flowers with fragrance. What do you feel more valuable? Flowers with fragrance. Huh? Usually people take the flowers without fragrance just to decorate. No? After that, they just cast it away, just throw it. But flowers with fragrance, it feels different. Okay? You feel like it stays with you for a long time. You value it. No? What are the flowers with fragrance? Jasmine, rose, lotus. Have you ever seen a flower called gardenia? That is my favorite flower. Okay? If you haven't seen or if you haven't found one, come to Sri Lanka. We have them here. Okay? We have one tree in front of my room in Sri Lanka. Okay, so beautiful. It's a white colored flower. So it smells so good. Okay, so what I do is, as a monk we can't pick flowers, so it falls down. Once it falls down, I bring all the flowers, fallen down flowers, to my room, and the whole room is fragrant. Okay. So a flower with fragrance is, you feel more value in it. Okay. Same like that. A person with good qualities. Okay. A person with good qualities is like a flower with fragrance. Okay. Then the value, it will increase your value. Okay. A person who is kind, a person who is compassionate, a person who can smile, share the smile. See, people are not smiling, isn't it? People rarely smile. See, Sri Lanka, one gift that Sri Lankans has got is what? They smile. Okay, when foreigners they come to Sri Lanka, one thing that they first notice is people smile. Okay. They say that smile and it increases your face value. Okay? It increases the value of your face. So don't be grumpy. No, don't show your grumpy face, just smile. Okay? No matter how difficult the life is, you have to smile. Understand? So there is no meaning in life. What do you have to do? It's up to you to give a meaning and live a meaningful life. Understood? Okay. Yes, next question. Raise your hand and I'll give you the chance. Yes?
Why, if you're not allowed to pick flowers because you're a monk, why didn't you just take the pot? If you're not picking flowers, so just take
Yeah, it's a big tree. Okay? It's a huge tree. The garden is a big tree and grows flowers all over the tree. So it's difficult. Yes?
So, as I know, like other religions, they are based on like God. Why is Buddhism not based on God?
Good question. So other religions, most of the times it is based on, there are two types of religions. Okay? One is called monotheistic religions. Monotheistic religions means they are based on one God. So Islam, Christianity, and Judaism based on one God. Okay? And there is the other type of religion, it's called polytheistic religions. Okay? Polytheistic religions means they don't have one God, they have many gods. Give me an example. Hinduism, there are a lot of gods. But Buddhism does not fall under any category. This is an atheistic, but Buddhism is not a religion. Understood? It's not a religion. It's not a philosophy either. Okay? It's a way of life. Understood? It's like a practice. Yes. So, children, Buddhism, that's why Buddhism is not considered as a religion. So, in Buddhism, there is no explanation of a God. Okay? So, that is why we practice. The Buddha said, your mind can be developed. So, the Buddha showed the way to develop the mind so that a person from any religion, so be it from Islam, be it from Christianity, Hinduism, anyone can come and practice. Okay? So in Buddhism, the Buddha is the teacher. Okay? He was the teacher that taught us the Four Noble Truths. Got it? Good. Yes? Any questions? Yes.
So my dad is Christian and my mom is Buddhist.
Mhm.
Which one am I?
It's totally up to you, okay, to see now your dad is Christian and then your mother Buddhist. So then you can practice Buddhism and you can even go to church, okay? But one thing that you can do is you can practice and learn the Buddha's teachings. Do meditation. There's no any restriction. Okay? more you remember, okay, the good things that you have done, it creates more merits by keeping your mind in a more wholesome state, more happier state. Understood? So the Buddha said, merit equals happiness. What is it? Merit equals happiness. So that means the happiness that you gain is always the merit. Okay? So when you do good things, you're happy. Okay? That is all merit. Okay? The Buddha said you will be happy in this life if you're not married. You will be happy in next life if you're not married. If you do marriage, you will be happy in each and every life. Why? Because you have done it. It gives the good, it comes back to you. One force that prevails in this whole world, okay, what we give to this world will always come back to us. If you give rudeness, if you give anger to this world, what will happen? It will come back. Okay? That's the problem. See, the wars are going on, you know. So people give anger to each other, no? Do you think that it will end someday like this? No. Understood? It's not going to end. Why? Because you create something to come back to you always. Understood? So that's why you should not give hate. If you give love to this world, if you give compassion to this world, if you give forgiveness to this world, what will happen? It will always come back to you. Do you like people respect you? Yes. What do you have to do then?
If you respect their life.
Yeah, respect is always earned.
You must respect your parents and everybody.
Yes, that's why. If you give respect, then you will be respected. Understood? If you want to be loved, what do you have to do? You have to be lovely person to others. Understood? That's the thing. But let's say, when we get anger from other people, when we get, let's say you get bullied, what we do? No, normally what children do? They bully them back and they will get hit again. If you need to break the cycle, what do you have to do? You have to stay away from it. Yeah, solve the problem. Finish it. No? That's the thing. Okay, any question? Yes?
Like in Buddhism, it teaches us that how much merit you have done will decide if you go to heaven or hell. But I have heard, actually it decides what on your last thought. If your last thought is a good, you go to heaven. It doesn't matter how much merit or other things you have done, but it depends on the last thought. So I do not understand, does it depend on the last thought or your whole entire life?
It's a good question. That's a question that a lot of people don't understand. So many people think, no matter what good or bad you have done, the last thought is the most important thing, whether you go to heaven or hell. Okay? Last thought is also a factor that affects your next birth. But it is not the only factor that affects your birth. Understood? It also affected by the power of karma, good or bad karma that happen in your life. Okay? Let's say for someone, so in Buddhism we consider that there are 5 unforgivable karmas, okay, that you will be born definitely in a hell world if you do these things. What is that? What are those 5 things? Killing the mother, killing your mother, father, then killing an arahant, okay? Arahant means an enlightened being, okay? You will learn it. And then,
Between monks?
yes, you divide the monks, the Sangha, and then there's a final thing, to damage the Buddha's body, like, shed the blood. So these are the 5 things that are unforgivable. Next life you will be born definitely in hell. Let's say a person who done that, and his last thought was good. What will happen to him? Definitely, that's the thing. So it is also dependent on the power of good and bad karma that we have done. Okay? And also your last thought, people who what you consider the last thought, is also affected by the good or the bad things that you have done in your life. Why? So the good and the bad things are the things that we practice, no? So it happens again and again. Okay? Let's say we believe that when we are about to die, the life flashback, we get the memories of how we lived. So now we get the things that we have done, good things and bad things. The more we have done good things, it will keep remembering to us. Understood? The more bad things happen to us, it will keep remembering to us. Understood? So the last thought is also one factor, but it's not the only one. The power of good and bad karma is also affecting your life. Got it? Yes. Any others? Yes. Yeah.
So like I'm not allowed to do the
Okay.
So
Okay. So she's saying that she's not allowed to wash the dishes. Okay. Because she's little, no? Your parents say things like that. So one thing that you can do is, if you find the chance to feed animals, what do you can do? You feed them. Do you have a pet? Or a fish? But do you find some animals that you can feed? You get the chance, then you do that. Understand? Get it? Good. And now, I know you're growing up and you will definitely get the chance in the future to wash it. Parents will definitely do that, no matter what. Okay.
I've heard that in Buddhism your mind is like a sixth sense.
Yes. Mind is the most important sense faculty. Without the mind, nothing works. Yes, it's like the driver of our life. Let's say there's a vehicle, okay? Not these days kind of vehicles like that has the autopilot mode, drive by themselves. They say a normal vehicle. Okay? Can that vehicle drive by itself? No. There should be a driver, someone who can drive it. That's the mind. Understand?
And
That's
there
mind.
are other 5 senses or like the parts of the car.
Yeah. That's yes, your skin, and then your skin, and then your mind. That's the 6 senses. Okay? Like all these 5 senses are like 5 balloons. Okay? And it's tied together, ordered together with the mind. Okay? So every sense that we get from eyes, ears, nose, tongue, and then skin, it is always, it goes to the mind and it is processed in the mind. Understood?
And also the brain is so, the mind and the brain are so.
Yeah. Sometimes like, it is hard to define where is your mind. People say this is the mind. And some people say this is the mind.
What?
Yeah. But the mind is all over the body. Understand? Mind is not only here, mind is all over the body. Got it? Yes? Yes? Yeah. That's a good thing. Yeah.
Actually, like the brain has like nerves and those nerves go through all the body. So that's what they think when the mind is activated.
So in medicine they discovered how this body works. It's the nervous system. Okay, so they think that it is the way that we think, but it is not the always thing. If it is the only thing, then there should be no science called psychology. Understood? Yes, any question?
Can you tell me what is the best thing we have to do in our life? Sometimes come in good things, sometimes come in bad things. Based on Buddhism, what is the best solution for bad things?
And good things.
Yes.
I would say the best thing that you can do, no matter what comes in your way, okay? Patience is the best quality of the Buddhism. Yes. This is one question that I get a lot of times. What is that? If you do the good karma and the bad karma equally, what will happen to you? Turns out that you can't find how much karma, the good karma or the bad karma level with it. Okay? I think it's a very firm and very subtle thing that happens in your life. Okay, that decides decides many things in our life. Okay, we don't know how it happens. Okay, and we don't know when it is going to happen. Okay, the results of the things that we have done. It's something like you're planting a seed. Let's say you plant a mango seed. Okay, and you water it. How many days does it take to give you the fruits? Exactly how many days? You don't know. You have to wait until it grows, and then it will take some time, but you don't know what day, when it is going to happen. No. I would ask, if you planted a mango seed, okay, the tree grew up. From where did all these mangoes come from? Were the mangoes inside the tree? Inside the leaves? No, the roots? But it happens. No. That's how the karma works. We don't know how and where it is stored. So many children ask where the karma is stored. Or the data of all the things that you have done is stored. No, it's not. It's not stored in somewhere else. It's stored in here, in our life. Okay. We have forgotten things that we have done. We forget the things, good things and bad things, no? But the karma will never forget you. Okay. We forget the karma, but karma will never forget us. Okay. We will come back. It's a potential in this world, it's an energy in this world. Yes?
If someone does bad things to us, will we get good karma and they will go back, or do they only get the bad karma?
Depends on your reaction. How do you react to them? If you do something bad, if someone did bad to you, how do you react? If you react in the same way, then you're gonna get a bad karma. No? But if you react in a good way or positive way, then you can collect merits even in the bad times. Even the bad people are helping you to collect good karma. Why? You can be patient, not being angry, and letting go. It gives you a good practice, good habit. But it is difficult, right? It is not that easy. It is easy to say, but it is difficult to do. But we all have to try because difficult things are always worthy. Understood? Difficult things are always worthy. Got it? Yes, your question. Get it?
In Buddhism, it's said that, like in many other religions, it is said that it has souls. When you have done something bad, your soul will go to heaven or hell.
in other religions, they believe that they have a soul, no? In Buddhism, we don't say that you don't have a soul, and also you have a soul. We say, okay, the thing that we call the soul, or the us, or I, okay, it is not permanent. So there is no permanent soul. The soul is impermanent, it changes. Okay? What we consider as I is impermanent. Now, show me yourself. Show yourself. How do you point it? You point to yourself, no? So there's a body. Is it permanent or impermanent? Impermanent, it changes. No? What about your feelings? Is it permanent or impermanent? Feelings change. It is impermanent, no? Happy. What about the perceptions, the things that you identify with this world, the colors and the things? It can change. No?
Like if someone had a red car, then in 2 years' time, you see the same car, but it's changed.
Change, yeah. And what about the thought process inside you? It changes all the time.
Think about something else.
So these are the things that we call as soul, no? We. But it is changing. So the Buddhism, they say there's no permanent soul. The soul is impermanent.
Life is impermanent.
Life is impermanent. Everything is change, subjected to change. Okay? It should be changed. Without change, the life would be so much uninteresting. Yeah, like see, let's say there is no death. The life you live forever. That would be so boring. And boring is like painful because you have to go to school every day. Your parents will wake you up in the morning every day. Get blamed every day. So difficult. So the death is not something that's scary. Okay? That's something scary. But it adds the value to your life. Okay? That's the thing. Yes? And what do you think about people who suicide? Is that did they solve the problem? They created more problems.
Yeah.
Understood? They think of this problem will go away once you are suicide. No, it occurs again and again. Understood? Yes. Any questions? No. Our parents? Let's ask from parents their questions about you maybe.
Teachers.
Do you have questions, parents?
That by doing good things we earn good merits and doing bad thing, bad karma we earn. So who's the one monitoring that one? It's beyond our control. But the teaching in Buddhism, because other religions say some assigned boards are there monitoring.
So the karma is determined by the intention. Okay? Your intention is what determines what is skillful and what is unskillful. Okay? So it is always up to you whether your karma, the things that we do, give rise to the anger, hatred, jealousy, delusion, and lust. So the things that we do with those intentions will create what we call the akusala karma, the unskillful karma. Okay? And the things that we do with intention, with non-anger or loving kindness, compassion, and appreciating joyfulness, and non-lust. Okay, these are the intentions that determines the wholesome karma. Okay, so in Buddhism, it is not determined by a person, but it is always determined with your intention. Understand? The quality of your intention. So that is why. Yes? Any other thing? Okay.
Your video with the nurse, you said that, as I remember, there is no eternal heaven or eternal hell
Hell.
on the. I said he's looking at my face like, and I said in Buddhism we believe. But
Yeah.
explain a bit.
So in Buddhism it is believed that there is no eternal hell and eternal heaven. There is heaven and there is hell, the worlds, but they are not eternal. That means even those places are subjected to impermanence. They are subjected to change. Yes. So you be born in heaven or hell, and then you die, and then you be born again and again. Okay. So it's not a forever place according to Buddhism. Understood? Got it? So that is why they are called that the Buddha said, wherever you are born, there is this intrinsic nature of impermanence. It will never change. The only thing that never change is the change. Okay? The only thing that never changes is the change. Okay? Okay. Yes, we are coming to the end of the program. Okay? Yes, you have a question? Yes? Right. Okay. So he's asking if someone is possessed, can the Buddha free him? There is some process called possessing. You know, there is some stories like that. Okay, but there are no stories that Buddha freed them. Okay, there are not such stories, but Buddha can help them to develop their mind. Okay, once you develop their mind, no one can attack us, no one do certain things, even not by the things that we cannot see, or the forces that we can see, but also by the forces we can see, people around us. Okay, even the people around can possess you, take your control of your mind. No? So the Buddha teaches us to develop our mind, to not to get caught with anything like this. Okay? To be strong in mind. If you have a strong love and kindness and compassion in your mind, no one can harm you. Because you have that compassion. That's the power of compassion. Understand? Good. Okay, so then, yes?
I'm going to tell you,
Hmm.
how are we subscribers?
Hmm?
Same.
Okay, I have a surprising news for you then. So what you say is not mine. Okay, I don't own anything as a monk. So it is a TV channel that is done in Sri Lanka. So they create everything, and you have to be very grateful for them as well. So once in like 2 weeks, 2 days per month, I go there and I record the videos and give the teachings for you. Okay, and then I come back. So there are a lot of people behind this who are helping to you to get to your mobiles and the videos and things. So you have to be grateful for all of them. Okay. So I'm very happy today to be with you all and share the Buddha's teachings with you. And I wish you all, may all of you be able to realize Four Noble Truth in